Good luck to both of you.
Well, Jared Anderson, Tim, was back in August. Punches as he hit the offense. He went to the body. Incredibly one of his connects were body punches. He landed 72. What kind of offense do you expect?
The person that get off and be able to control the space and control, you know, Murray told us in the fighter meeting, he wants to take his time. He wants to see what he has the experience, and he wants to set traps because he noticed what I noticed. Jared pulls back. A lot of times he does it with his hands down, and that's a perfect opportunity to land something significant over the top. But Jared right now has to the jab, to the aggression. Murray's just being calculated, taking his time.
Being extremely patient. By the way, the height advantage, it's quite obvious. Anderson's, Ryad Merhy is 5'9". Made the decision to come up to heavyweight. Fight of all coming up in May.
There and takes that jab, doesn't get his head off the line or counter that jab, take it away.
Boy, is it.
Easy pickings.
Thing to make patience look like hopelessness.
And I don't think what Murray really realized is that Jared can do this all night. He's not your typical big man where he needs rest. And
in your last, you said that that angle would show.
To the feints. You see the he dropped his right hand right there when Jared fainted. And look at the right hand. Field day. And if Murray doesn't come back with any off Jared's going to do this all night. He's going to walk him down.
It'll be an all night. It'll be a short night.
Good job.
An angle. Here you see him. Nice in his guards.
Ryad Merhy was a non-participant.
Obviously, Murray finally lands a single jab. The first round, Jared clearly won, and there is what he was looking for. Good timing right there. And you saw what happened. Jared leaned back.
You have said that time and again.
From a minute, and it landed, but he took a little bit of steam by just rolling his head a little bit on that shot at the ring. Not only can he box from the outside and keep the fight simple, so Murray knows he can't compete with him punch for punch. Murray told us in the fighter meetings, he said, the more mentally and trying to take advantage of his mistakes. In UFC, they have a rule. There's no action going on. You can actually lose points. Why does this?
You know, a fighter who is acting in that manner, and you can hear the boos coming in with what Ryad is doing. And plus, Teofimo Lopez will defend his title at the end of June. Stevenson, who is ringside here tonight, will defend his WBC belt on boxing. Really cranks up. The schedule really cranks.
Every single matchup, especially that Navarrete.
That's in San Diego on May 18th on ESPN. Let's check in with Bernardo.
I just spoke with Deer. How do you deal with the guy who's not engaging? He says, just keep the jab out there, be patient.
And that is the task for Jared Anderson.
Maybe the next round, I would say 5.
You start questioning it, right? I mean, he did turn to us yesterday, Ryad did, focused on being extremely patient. Of saying, listen, high volume guy, he's young, there's going to be times he falls in, he's off balance, and he wants to time him, but he...
No, not at all. Jared being defensively responsible
takes
as well.
An angle and digs to the...
And Jared has a high IQ. There he is, trying to take that angle again. Nice back foot shuffle there. Progress. Like everybody want to send him to the Wolves already, you know. Each training camp. And you want to see little improvements, little increments of improvement every time out.
Place that right hand to the body there as Ryad was up against the ropes. And now unloading against Merhy.
Merhy looking for that left hook.
That's taking in order to give.
Nice counter roll right there from Murray.
Together on May 18th. Obviously, AJ is sitting at 25. And then as Bob Arum in Top Rank said openly, this heavyweight champion.
I agree with that. And again, it's not about getting there, it's about staying there. You know, obviously,
according to CompuBox, is a career high. 54 punches thrown in the second round. Bernardo.
I just says, look, I want him to be more active. He's got to let his with the left, but the right hand needs to be more active now.
Crowd would agree with that. In that second round where you had that career high jab total of 54.
Murray is a human punching bag.
Yes.
With arms. And this is awful.
There's finally a combination thrown by Ryad Merhy.
He's not trying to create any offense. He's looking for from Jared.
He's a sweeping Jared Anderson.
Stop. Good job.
No.
Go.
Styles make fights to participate in the battle. This is what you're going to get. Boring fights. You know, one shot to end the night.
You said it to me earlier. You said, you know, I think the Kofi, as a Jogba and Via Neville were the heavyweights that put on the show. And Jared Anderson's looking to have it, but he's not getting one. So it's just going to be on his terms as he comes with the right.
Hands of Murray. Also, he doesn't want to get reckless. He understands what Murray's trying to do. He doesn't want to get with anything, get hit with anything, just him off guard. There's something he doesn't see. See, Murray got quick hands. He's very reactive. You being the fighter to take more risks, take more chances, do it. Now, if you try to take that risk, you can open your. That's the only way Ryad can win.
However, you have to.
Stop.
Ambitious and very knowledgeable. No sidebar conversations. Things. But as far as skills go in developing Jared Anderson in his game, and he's going to try to correct them little by little over time. One of my good friends.
What did it say, Timmy?
Because he's ducking right into, he feints. Ryad is dropping down. You see him drop down again?
Yep. They're trying to pull down the guard with that lead hand. So now you're taking requests analysis. There's a 1-2. Lines him up in that neutral corner. Right hand getting around that left elbow.
Stop.
Well, earlier tonight, Timmy, we saw he impresses. Shots that are tight, athletic. And he's a really, really nice young man, too.
Yes.
He's thrown 389 punches.
Tough to try to get a knockout or produce a knockout.
Well, we're gonna go from calling in the mud to calling Naoya in a way of everything you're seeing here. On May 6th, early morning.
There's an uppercut.
There's the uppercut that sneaks in from that south.
Gas, he's stepping on the gas a little bit more. Now he's closed the gap down.
Got him pinned here. Patiently waiting for the opportunity. And forth that right jab. Now gets to the inside.
Murray's still not confident enough in himself to be able to let his hand.
You don't want to look at him, do you?
No. I can't believe Murray,
who could campaign at that middle, taking an opportunity and roll the dice against Jared Anderson, a main event on making his debut stateside.
Yeah. Ever. Been in survival mode from round one. Good shot right there from Jared.
Back. Sweeping southpaw right hook.
See if
That's
Jared,
a jab.
see if once you elude that, he's wide open. Good shot.
You could hear
Come upstairs with that offense, and the body was wide open because Merhy.
July 6th
Go.
for Lopez and Stevenson.
More rounds with the human punching bag.
6 minutes to go. What do you do with the matchmaking? You know, he said, we understand how the division shakes out. Those would be the kind of opponents in 2025 and then 26, meaning you let Fury and Usyk and maybe dealing with another year and change of Jared.
Doing what he's doing. Follow the script. We obviously want the knockout.
The distance with them was a very different night. That was in that fight. Jared faced adversity in that fight and found out a unanimous decision by wide margin.
But this right here, this resistance right here,
It doesn't serve you, you take away. Went out, did your job, took care of business, but how does it advance you?
is his patience. It's definitely advancing his patience because he wants a knockout, becoming reckless and just throwing. And making him have to solve a puzzle, a difficult.
You've gotten to the end of the tunnel, you can see the light. Why not throw? Now he comes.
Good shot right there. Good looping. Good jab. Real good jab. Disciplined jab. He's showing good composure.
Yes, he's been
With the fact that he doesn't have a lot of competition coming back at him.
thrown for Ryad Merhy. It was barely engaged of a minded effort in the 10th round.
And still WBO International and WBC USA Heavyweight Champ, Jared, the real big baby